Hey everyone, welcome to ECS to Motion. My name's Alex, and for this video I'm doing another weather forecast video around Australia. I've got a lot to talk about, a lot of severe thunderstorms expected for New South Wales for today and the following few days this week and into next week. Severe thunderstorms in south and south central of the nation, South Australia, Victoria, Western Australia, and then also two tropical cyclones that are possible this week in the Indian Ocean, and a few more things, rain accumulations, precipitation, temperature. But let's just get stuck straight into New South Wales. Let's see what happened last night. There was some really beautiful thunderstorms. In fact, there was there was a beautiful scoreline that developed. Just saying, it was a bit of a shattered scoreline, but it was worth looking at. It was a bit of a earlier. This was at about 10 p.m. local time in Gladstone. But about okay, 10 p.m. was the time when this scoreline was very shattered. It's when it was about 7 p.m. It was about here. It was a full-on straight scoreline, no shattered, no big gaps in it. It was a proper scoreline. There were also some very big supercells around. Was it near Bright? Like to the north of Bright, Mansfield, this general area. There were a couple of powerful supercells with giant hailstones. In some areas, 5 to 6 centimeter hailstones towards the north of Bright. Some big ones indeed. And then later in the night, there was also an impressive supercell that I tracked hours. This supercell right here, I know it's not going to interest anyone at all, but this supercell started right here and tracked all the way there. It took about 4 or 5 hours. But yeah, certainly some very interesting stuff from last night. And just looking at what's going on right now, there's nothing. You can see remnants are over here. We do have some little cloud developing. This is what the next lot of thunderstorms will develop. There's going to be some powerful thunderstorms indeed, especially in northeast New South Wales. We're going to see a severe thunderstorm outbreak of thunderstorms, and potentially severe ones during that about 4 p.m. today, especially around Grafton, Coffs Harbour. There is a chance of supercells, damaging winds, large hailstones, and heavy rainfall, and they'll ease off by about 7 or 8 p.m. before tracking towards the southeast Queensland area. And there is a chance of severe cells near Brisbane, with heavy rain, damaging winds, and the chance of some medium to large hailstones, but nothing too exciting there at all. Just a few coastal showers on Monday in the morning, before a bit of an outbreak of thunderstorms in south central Queensland. I'll get talking about that a little bit later in the video. Let's just talk about southeast and northeast, Queensland, New South Wales. Tuesday, a couple patchy thunderstorms here and there possible. Wollongara might see a storm or two. Tuesday at 3 p.m, I think this is the same day, but another severe thunderstorm outbreak in northeast New South Wales, extending from Taree all the way up to Coffs Harbour. They're going to be just some stock standard thunderstorms, and then extending from Coffs Harbour all the way up to Lismore. That's where we could see some very gnarly severe thunderstorms develop once again. Those conditions are going to be very good for storms. And just looking at the Cape Index here, there's some very good values for these thunderstorms, especially on Tuesday. You can see 2,000, there's going to be some where you see the yellow to orange. This is quite high, actually. This is some really good rain, not rain accumulations, energy for severe thunderstorms to develop. So they will make the most of it that day, definitely. It's going to be a very stormy day indeed. In some areas, but these storms will most likely move to the north towards Brisbane. Brisbane might see a storm or two, but unlikely to really receive anything significant. However, south central Queensland and southeast Queensland, the area Toowoomba, they'll definitely see some severe thunderstorms that day before they just ease off into a bit of a rain event, moving towards Gladstone up towards the north on Wednesday night. And then a few thunderstorms, we might see another severe thunderstorm outbreak. Not like right along the coast, but there's a chance of severe thunderstorms. You can see a massive system carrying these storms. We might see a bit of a score line develop sometime in the day. I'm just guessing. I haven't actually looked through the forecast, but on Wednesday we're gonna see a few thunderstorms, but nothing too exciting. Thursday, Friday, coastal showers, absolutely boring. A bit of a thunderstorm outbreaks possible around Moree on Friday. Sunday, a bit of a rain event, southeast Queensland and in the Kempsey, Coffs Harbour area, northeast New South Wales. And then throughout the week, just boring stuff, nothing exciting at all. Except we might see another severe thunderstorm outbreak near Armidale, west of Coffs Harbour, Inverell, Tamworth, that area. We might see some thunderstorms there develop. But yeah, that does it for southeast Queensland, northeast New South Wales. That was already too long. Let's move into New South Wales and Victoria, just about, and maybe Tasmania as well. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, rain accumulations for northeast New South Wales. So just let's take a look at what's coming up. I don't feel like there's going to be anything too exciting for now, but there will definitely be some decent falls here. You can see extending from Tari all the way up to Toowoomba, at least 100 millimeters in this area. If you live from basically all this yellow is basically 60 to 150 millimeters. You can see outside of Coffs Harbour 150 mils is possible, so quite wet indeed, which is great news. They do need some rain, some of those areas that haven't actually had any proper thunderstorms in the past few days, if not a week or two. Brisbane expecting about 50, Gold Coast about 50-ish, 40-ish millimeters, but yeah, some decent rain accumulations. Anyway, let's move into New South Wales, Victoria, and South Australia if we get them all in the shot. Yes, it's going to be a bit of a not a very detailed forecast, but yeah, thunderstorms, severe thunderstorms in South Australia today will be continuing. Actually, I'll get to that in a bit. Let's just not get too crazy with that. Severe thunderstorms aren't going to be possible throughout the week. Just a few light showers and light thunderstorms are possible. Basically, it's extremely boring, except for northeast New South Wales is going to get the most of it. Just patchy showers throughout the week. Absolutely nothing. Zero. I'm saying you can just see looking at this forecast. The GFS isn't really showing anything at all as well. Just the same thing. Just showers. But there will be a little bit of excitement in Victoria. I don't have to get Kempsey in the shot. That's northeast New South Wales. A few thunderstorms are possible around Newcastle, Taree on Sunday in the afternoon. Bit of a weak thunderstorm outbreak, and then just boring stuff. A couple of thunderstorms here and there on Friday in the afternoon possible, especially around the Sydney area. There's a chance of some storms. Before we see the first bit of a more so outbreak of thunderstorms on Saturday, and then yeah, just boring again throughout the week. So nothing exciting at all for you guys. All the severe weather from last night has passed, and in South Australia, I mean Tasmania, there's nothing exciting at all. Just saying. Let's move into Western Australia and parts of South Australia. I'll get to everybody in just a bit. Let's just get into Western Australia first. So as you can see, severe thunderstorms will be quite likely today. There are already some severe thunderstorms developing. If we just take a look at the weather radar, yes, you can see some of these storms are already developing quite rapidly, and they will continue throughout today as we head earlier into Sunday 6 p.m. We'll see more of those storms really going into South Australia. Also another outbreak into northern South Australia, parts of Western Australia as well. So quite stormy in a lot of these areas. I can guarantee to you there will be some big storms, and then a bit of a scoreline may develop into central Western Australia before we might see another outbreak of thunderstorms into the north near Laverton. That it's going to be quite stock standard, but we might see some severe thunderstorms just because of this weather. There's a lot of, it's not exactly like the best values for storms, but there will be more thunderstorms developing, especially in south central. In southern WA, though, on Tuesday in the morning, more severe thunderstorms are expected. Wednesday, absolutely boring. Thursday, just a few showers and thunderstorms here and there, especially around Sandstone. There's going to be a lot of thunderstorms in northern Western Australia. Then a severe thunderstorm outbreak is possible near Lionstone and this central Western Australia area on Friday in the afternoon and evening before they move off into South Australia. And then we'll just continue seeing showers and light thunderstorms near Marble Bar, to the north along the coast because of a tropical low. And a couple thunderstorms possible around Kalgoorlie on Friday in the afternoon and morning and afternoon, then just showers. So sorry if I wasn't too detailed this time, but I just don't feel like I have enough time. Anyway, let's move into more so. Oh, looks like there's some exciting stuff going around where I live right now. Some police. So just taking a look right now, there'll be more thunderstorms, especially into Western Australia. It's going to be extremely stormy. There's storms every single day. Like, oh my god, they keep popping up all the time. Rain every day, showers every day, storms every day. You can just see how many there is. It's just going to be very wet in these areas. There's going to be tons and tons of rain, especially along the coast near Darwin. You can just see as I play this a thunderstorm outbreak and the chance of some severe ones with heavy rain. North Queensland on Thursday is expected again. Just some normal, tropical weather. Just absolutely agree this will be severe. And then another Friday in the morning, you can see more powerful thunderstorms. This is going to be where we could see a bit of a tropical low develop, something like that. Powerful thunderstorms of indeed heavy rain. They'll indeed be severe warned. I can guarantee to you they will be severe on Thursday and Friday. But yeah, throughout the week, just showers, thunderstorms along the coast, thunderstorms here and there. It's just going to be a very, very wet week. You can just see this. Yeah, the monsoon trough will just keep bringing all this rain. You can just see in the 14-day forecast, you can just see along the coast, Pilbara coast, see up to 250 millimeters in some of these areas. You can just see how much rain. It's just astounding, really, to me. I haven't actually really seen this much rain fall in a while now, but it's actually pretty common, I'd say, for this time of year. In central Western Australia, I'm a bit surprised there's that much rain expected. One thing I'm surprised, the other I'm not surprised. But yeah, some good decent rain accumulation is definitely expected. The yellow to red is basically 50 to 100 millimeters. Very heavy indeed. Townsville, you can see 50 to 100 millimeters. Majority of that will be from Thursday and Friday when we see that severe thunderstorm outbreak. In fact, if I break this down, Thursday and Friday, yes, see that. Majority of the heavy rain around the Townsville area will be on Thursday and Friday due to those severe thunderstorms we're expecting to pop up. So in that 48-hour period, especially in the Bowen sort of area, we could see peak accumulations up to 120, if not 150 millimeters. So very wet, very heavy indeed. So it's just a matter of fact that we're going to see that if we do see that outbreak of thunderstorms develop and accumulate. Anyway, I might have missed something. Yes, South Central Queensland, I'm sorry, you're lost again. I just go circles around Australia. Anyway, let's talk about this weather scene. We've got some interest coming up. Showers and thunderstorms throughout the day, nothing exciting today. Monday we'll see a couple thunderstorms, chance of some potentially severe ones in South Central Queensland near QP. Little funny name. Charleville and Addervale. A few severe storms are possible around there, just some heavy rain, light showers. Then on Tuesday, very early mornings, the day I want to be talking about, we could see a severe thunderstorm outbreak. A chance of supercells, in fact, around Charleville are possible. In fact, if we take a look on the rain accumulations, this is going to show how heavy the rain actually will be on just a one day on Tuesday in some of these areas. You can see, look at that. On Tuesday, you can just see how much rain, 30 millimeters in just one day. It's reasonable, but majority of that will fall in under 2 hours as those severe storms pipe up on Tuesday, and then they move away into the east. Causing a bit of a rain event, a bit of a storm outbreak towards central Queensland. Looks like Edisvoid might get absolutely dumped with rain that day. It's possible before we see a bit of an outbreak of thunderstorms near Dingo and Emerald on Wednesday, sometime around Rolleston as well. A bit of thunderstorms and rain, then you can see a bit of a tropical low may spin up somewhere around here. Severe thunderstorms near Mackay, West Hill, Ogmore, parts of Rockhampton possible. Heavy rainfall all the time, all day. Basically, many severe thunderstorms, dangerous severe thunderstorms are likely. You can see throughout the week then there's nothing exciting. A few patchy showers and thunderstorms here and there on Monday are possible, but nothing exciting at all in Queensland. As we move away, you can just see little of anything at all. And just looking at the rain accumulations on average forecast for basically the whole of the country, of the nation, basically, just looking at this 14-day forecast period. There's going to be some very heavy accumulations, especially near Edisvoid. This is the one we're talking about, the one that we're expecting sometime Monday or Tuesday, that severe thunderstorm. But it's still a bit uncertain because it's still about 14 days away. So yeah. Anyway, let's go to wind now. We do have a tropical cyclone, a tropical low starting to develop. We do have a gale force, we already have a system that's starting to develop gales, very weak gale force winds. That's going to change. We might not even see it develop at all. Just looking to Tuesday. Wednesday we might see another this cyclone develop. That's close to the Western Australian coastline. You can see 75 kilometers an hour wind gusts. It's going to be category 1, maybe category 2, but it's going to be a weak system. It's not going to last long at all, which is I'm excited about. I don't really want a strong system. Some people would be excited for a stronger system. Some don't even want a cyclone at all. But yeah, nothing exciting you can see after that. It just moves away and weakens off. Now, the Bureau was showing that another tropical low will develop here, but it's not even spinning anything at all. I literally can't tell if there will even be another tropical low. Is that the one we just looked at? But I can't see it. Looking at the GFS forecast, the GFS is going to spin something up over here. This is not the main cyclone we just talked about. This is another system, but it's a bit uncertain. We don't really know what's going to go on. It's a bit uncertain what's coming. There's so many systems expect to spin up, and some of them might be totally cheap and different, so there's no point really talking about them. I'm just confused because the Bureau is saying there'll be another low right here. It says it will move down here, yet it's not even moving down there. So maybe the windy forecast is wrong or the Bureau of Meteorology is wrong. But anyway, that's just nothing exciting there. I was going to talk about a bit of a tropical low that may develop somewhere around the Queensland coast, especially around Townsville. I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday or something like that when those thunderstorms came through. But I don't feel like that's going to happen. There's just nothing exciting at all. There is a little bit of a spinning sort of action near Townsville, so maybe that's got something to do with a tropical low, but I wouldn't be getting my hopes up. And you can see something is sort of starting to spin over the Coral Islands territory. But if it does spin up, it's going to move north and it's going to remain weak, so there's nothing to think about really. And it looks like a giant tropical low may develop later on in the week. This looks like a massive system, but it's not going to impact the coast at all. Anyway, that's all I have this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it had enough information for you. And I will see you all in the next video. Today wasn't as an exciting video, not as many storms, but the cyclones aren't really expected to fire up like we thought in the previous videos. But that's all I have for this video, and I hope you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you all later. Bye.